Okay, let's begin. I just want to make sure it was recording. A masterpiece of murder.
Good morning, Sean.
Morning, Mrs. Fletcher. Say, you wouldn't have the time, would you?
It's 10:15. Why?
I was supposed to meet Milton Becker here at 10, but the gallery's still closed. I called his house and only got the answering machine.
It's not like Milton to be late for an appointment.
I know, it's silly, but I got worried and called Milton's brother Donnie at Brushstrokes. He said Milton's probably lost track of time at the gallery. He suggested I just let myself in. Apparently, Milton keeps a spare key hidden in his house. Care to join me?
Why not? It's a lovely day, and I could use the walk.
And yeah, it's the same voice actress as the previous game, who did a pretty good job. I think it's the same voice actor for Mort too. I don't know about any other recurring characters. I'm also going to point out, like I said, I'll point out the callouts as I see them. So...
Good morning, Jessica. I can't imagine why my brother Milton is running late on a fine day like this.
So basically everything seems perfectly normal. And by the way, do you remember the case with Vern's sister? Well, there's his hardware store. Now we know exactly in the town where it is, what's near it.
It's going to take a lot of searching to find that key. Donnie told me the key's in a bottle somewhere, but Mr. Becker's got a flair for theatrics.
Well, there's no time to lose. Let's poke around and find it.
And our first hidden object scene. So let's see if I can remember where they all are, even though I just played this, but... you guys know me. I'll forget. And you see how they turned into it too? Ah! Slightly different than last time. Like, this is actually a syrup bottle over here. Again, another little mini call out to a certain case involving maple syrup, I think. I'd say the maple leaf was one too. Like, or at least I'm pointing to the things that remind me of the certain cases. You know, and I did a little rant in, like, the other one where these are basically fancy binoculars, opera glasses. That's all they really are, is they're fancy binoculars. Oh, toothpicks. Oh god, the lobster and the toothpicks. I just remembered the first case in the first game. Wow. And again, if you're not familiar with it, then... And yeah. There is a lot of things that we need. And things get written down in our notebook as we see them. And of course, I forget if there's a skip button in this game.
Found the key, have you? Good. The gallery is one street over.
He kind of looks like Mr. Rogers. And such a nice, beautiful day in Cabot Cove, and it's autumn. What could possibly go wrong?
Milton, are you in here?
Define in here.
Oh no. Milton!
Sean, call Sheriff Metzger.
She looks weird in that shot.
And you should plan on sticking around town, okay?
Yes, Sheriff. I should go tell his brother Donnie, if that's all right.
Donnie over at Brushstrokes, right? Sure. All right, Mrs. F. Now let's have a look around.
Thankfully, I won't be derping around as much because I actually know where to go. We can't do anything with that or this yet. It's very specific what order we can move these around, and it's annoying. I love how there's a Russian book here, and here's our first clue. Or our first piece of information that we're going to need. Get that over there. Get that over there. And this is where I got driven absolutely batshit insane with this puzzle last time. It just didn't want to stay held. This fucking piece of paper. There. And the book's behaving at least. Are you kidding me? It's... Now it moves. As well as his key card. And a piece of paper we can't get yet. And the knife handle. We will need that. In fact, let's go get what we need from the knife handle now. And in here as well. That knife is going to be the most useful thing for a little while in this game. So let's do this. And yes, I do want to have like as many hints as possible because I forget if there's a score at the end of this. Again, this is how long ago I've played this game. So, cherries. But, you know, this is a pretty basic, simple little game. Oh, that was a little bug. That's cute. A little more animated. I like that. That is cool. Bug! I'm sorry. I was completely distracted by the bug because I am a 2-year-old. But joking around aside, this is like pretty... It's a little more standard. It still keeps a lot of its old charms though. For example, it does like the keys, the typewriter keys, which fits in with what this is. I don't think the music is quite right personally. Also, it's a lot brighter than the other game we played. Oh god, what's the name of it? Blah... Bodhi. Bodhi was way too dark. But this one is actually nice and bright, and you can actually see what you're doing for the most part, although I have no idea where the fucking push pin is. Oh. Found it. No, that's not the ladybug, it's a die. That gets annoying to me, the phone. That just gets so annoying. Ladybug and a comb. Where's the comb? Which leaves the ladybug. Oh, there it is. We also need this. Because we're gonna need those pictures very
Donnie seemed pretty close to his brother. He'd know if Milton had enemies. Who could have hated him enough to kill him? We should speak to him and find out if he knows what could have led to such a turn of events.
And there's another mystery to solve. There is a painting missing.
Donnie, I'm so sorry about Milton. How are you holding up?
I'm doing okay. I can't believe Milton's gone. It's funny, but it's the little things that have been really getting to me. The neighborhood kids have been messing around with the red display balloons. Normally it would just be a hassle, but today, it's just too much.
Basically, he's having a bad day because his brother's dead.
Oh, Donnie, I'm sorry. Maybe I can help with that. But really, quickly, the painting that was stolen from the gallery. Do you remember which one it was?
Sure, it was Portrait of a Garden, the landscape by the famous Maurice Arsenault, my old friend. It was the last work he produced before his untimely death.
That name's gonna be popping up a lot, Arsenault, so keep it in mind, Sano. Let's see. Sorry I'm so quiet, but again, you know, this is a second take, basically. I am like so nervous that phone is gonna ring again and I'm gonna be so annoyed. It's like... Let's see, I need a basket, paint palette, and a pine cone. So basically we have to find Sabrina Arsenault. So you think she's related to that artist?
Mrs. Fletcher, I know it's silly, but I've locked myself out of my studio. I broke the window, but I still can't reach my keys. Any ideas?
Okay, we got that set up. She's kind of important too, but we'll know more about her later.
Well, well, well. What brings you here?
We're on the lookout for clues. We'll be back in a while to see you, Sabrina.
Yeah, we can't really, like, bug her yet. We do have to do something in the art gallery first. Because we need that for something else. Oh, wrong place. Yeah, his... Let's see. Yeah, you'll forgive me for derping around with this, because it's kind of hard to tell. Got it. And we put these on. I'm good. And use the ink recovery fluid. And we have a clue!
Ah, you must be here on your investigation.
We wanted to ask you a couple of questions, but you seem to be busy.
The renovators working on my office spilled blue paint all over the stairs, and I was trying to get it cleaned up. Come on in.
Blue paint again. This code could be the key to figuring out if it's the same shade as what I found at the crime scene.
A little ahead of the game, but in this case this isn't a bad
The
thing.
renovations seem to be coming along nicely, Sabrina.
Jessica! Sheriff Metzger. How nice of you to stop in. Yes, it's slow going, but we're making progress.
Ms. Arsenault, I need to ask you a few questions about Milton Becker. What's your relationship to him?
He was an associate of my father's. That's all. Can you show me something that would prove otherwise?
Well, yes, actually we can.
Milton was an associate of your father's. Then how do you explain this letter?
Where did you get that? Ugh, I suppose it doesn't matter. Milton and I were engaged in a legal battle over my father's final painting, Portrait of a Garden.
Keep in mind, this is her father she's talking about, and this is the same artist. The fact that she's a lawyer is kind of interesting, but hey, you know, sometimes kids grow up differently from their fathers.
What sort of legal battles, Sabrina?
And I should point out I actually made it further in this game for the first video than I did last time, because last time I think I was still in the museum, I think. So, yeah, I've gotten a little further.
My father promised me the painting, but after his death, Milton claimed it was gallery property. As if I would let him get away with stealing my inheritance.
Yeah, she wasn't too happy. Now, I'm not sure if she wanted to keep it because of sentimental or because of monetary reasons. As you'll find out, this was a very valuable painting. Either way, she's right. That's her father's painting, ergo she was probably the executress of his will, unless it was another character we'll meet in a minute, like we just met them, but meet them a little more. But also a family member, because either way, Milton had no right to do that. And also, I like this character because... Kitty! We'll need that. We will need that. So this person, Natalie, who we did meet, she's the one who locked herself out of the, out of her art studio. She would be the only other person with a legal right to that painting via relative. And naturally, another hidden object. I think every scene we go to is going to have one hidden object scene. I forget if they repeat, and I forget if things return once you're done. So, two little things I don't remember, so I'm going to grab all the letters in this. And then... Oh, there are ants crawling on it. Oh my. I just noticed it too. There are ants crawling on this. That is so fucked up. But, yeah, and you can kind of hear all the renovation noises, and it's not me this time! Then again, I don't usually do Let's Plays when the workers are here, because I feel that would be very rude on both counts. Both to the workers and to you. Because they're probably going to need me for something, like, information-wise. And, you know, so once I find all the letters in this, I'll stop for now. You know how it is. I need the U! Where the fuck is the U? Oh, there it is in the... There we go. So, next time, we will finish that hidden object scene and move on to the next set of suspects, the next areas, and stuff like that. Later.